I always knew that it was going to have to take everybody. It was going to have to take everybody pulling together. Deep down inside your heart and realize you can do it. And you realize that you're not there alone. It takes other people pulling you together. I knew what I wanted to do. A lot of these kids knew what they wanted to do at an early age. Some people want to be doctors. Some people want to be lawyers. Well, not many people want to be lawyers, but a lot of people want to be doctors. A lot of people want to be teachers and different things. And for myself, I wanted to be a football player. I knew it was going to have to take other people. At least I know that from my father. My father brought us up the right way. If you want anything bad enough, you got to work for it. There's always going to be somebody that is just as good as you. The determination and the will to go out there and be the best is what tops it all off. My dad said, I hope you learned a very valuable lesson that team is all about team, everybody coming together in order to achieve the same thing. Football is a team sport. Business, it's team. It's all about team. Family is all about team. Brothers, sisters, mothers, and fathers. Everything's about team. Everybody knew what it was like to win. Even though we didn't win that first Super Bowl, we knew what it took to get back to work and do it again. When you have something that knocks you down, it's what you do about it. Can you get up? Can you recover? Can you do something? And I've always been one to be able to do that. Maybe that was the reason, when quarterbacks, they used to say that quarterbacks, when you throw an interception, how quick can they forget about it? Maybe that's why I was a half-decent quarterback, because I was able to forget about those. But it's because of the life I've been brought up in. Sometimes when I was knocked down, my parents were knocked down, when my dad was out of work, he was able to recover, but make men out of all of us. I totally blew out my right shoulder. And right before the operation, the doctor said to me right before surgery, he said, I hope you studied. And I said, why is that? He said, because you've totally blown your arm out. They told me I probably would never get my range of motion back. But what do you do about it? Well, what I did was I worked harder than I've ever worked in my life. Throughout the course of my life, I've had a roller coaster ride. Yeah, professional athlete, you make good money, everything's fine, you're in the spotlight all the time, but trust me, throughout the course of my life, even up until today, this year, there's been so many ups and downs for me. But the bottom line is, I don't care what the situation is, it's what you do about them. Too many people nowadays take it for granted that everything's gonna be fine and dandy. Don't do that. What can you do to make it better? What can you do to make their life better? Then there's my only son, Hunter. Born on February 14th, Valentine's Day, my birthday, the son I've always wanted. I dreamt what every father dreams about. Playing catch in the backyard, going fishing, camping, everything that fathers and sons do. But within 4 months, my son was diagnosed with a fatal disease called Krabbe leukodystrophy. They told us to take him home and to make him comfortable. And from that day, my wife and I decided to fight this disease. And so we made it our lifelong commitment to make sure kids all over the world don't suffer like my son does. Since the day I was selected, I prayed to God that my son would be here with me today. God has granted me that blessing. And it has been written throughout my career that toughness is my trademark. Well, the toughest person I've ever met in my life is my hero, my soldier, my son, Hunter. I love you, buddy.